starting the show. This nigga said, I was on the bus editing videos. Editing videos on the bus.
Yeah, nigga, yo.
Oh, my God.
On the way to work, fuck it. Just, hey, knock out two birds.
That's the worst way to go to work.
Two birds
on a bus, nigga?
Fuck it, it's better than walking.
I mean, is it, though?
I like walking. It's good, but
oh yeah, I don't got my shit. All right, cool. So we're gonna start. We're gonna do. On this show we frequently have talked about Nazis, Nazism.
Just get straight to the point.
World War II.
WW2.
And we've talked about Walt Disney and his possible Nazism. So
3 circles
there's a video,
may mean something.
There's a video. No, it's 3 6s actually in Disney.
No, I'm talking about like Mickey Mouse, the 3 circles.
Oh, it probably is some occult shit. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah. But anyway, so this fat, ugly, weird guy has a YouTube
looks like
channel.
the comic book guy was rejected by the comic book guy.
Damn. He had that joke ready, and that shit bombed. That shit bombed. Don't make it black. That shit bombed, nigga.
That shit bombed. Yeah. I'm stealing that shit.
He should have just said he looks like a comic book guy. This nigga does look like comic book guy from fucking... He talks like him too, kind of. Not really, but like...
So we're going to be talking about the Nazis today, Bart.
We're talking about the Nazis today.
But didn't Heimer... Bart, shut up. You don't know anything about the Nazis, okay?
All right, let's start this video.
Walt Disney, the man of 1,000 stories. I'm sure you've heard your share of things about this cartoon mogul, from him being a closeted Nazi to
all right,
a
frozen.
First
of all, closeted Nazi.
It's a
weird way. Like I get it. I
you
get
should put an asterisk by there.
An asterisk? Why? I don't know.
Just something.
Anyway,
just something to put there.
Anyway. This nigga said that he's a closeted Nazi. Something like closeted gay man. Like he's a closeted Nazi.
Bye.
It's like you walk in, you're like Walt, and you walk in his room and the door's cracked by mistake, and he's just like in all his Nazi gear. Stop! Don't look! Get out! Walt,
Get out!
Walt, why are you talking in an accent? I mean, get out! Get out of here! I'm in here. I'm getting ready for a role. Listen. I'm going to be in a movie. And in the movie, I am going to be playing a Nazi.
I'm not going to be playing a Nazi. I will be playing a National Socialist.
But yeah, yo, so that was funny that he said closeted Nazi. Like
that's a weird
gay man.
He's a closeted Nazi.
He's like, man, just come out the closet, man. Just let everybody know you're a Nazi. Listen, the world will understand. Listen, it's a new day now. They have to accept you. They got bathrooms for y'all and everything. They got Nazi bathrooms.
Bro, they got a whole month dedicated to y'all, man.
They got a Nazi month.
July.
I mean, the way things are going in America, we might as well have a Nazi month.
Wait, real quick.
Oh, yeah, also, is his head in a tank?
I'm sure you've heard your share of things.
Hey,
about
what
this
month would it
cartoon
be, though?
mogul, from him being a closeted Nazi.
You said what month would
what month would National Nazi Day be? Would National Nazi Month be? Pride Month.
You'd have to make it January, the coldest month. Just the coldest.
I thought about July.
Why would it be July? That's when That's what Independence
know.
Day is, you motherfucker.
You did.
Disrespect in
My
this
bad.
country.
June. Better.
No, nigga. What do you mean? That shit is already Pride Month. During my
my bad.
During my birthday. Fucking queers couldn't get a different month. Fucking queers.
Hey.
Fucking queers couldn't get a different month. You goddamn queers. Just had to come and ruin my birthday. All right. Had to come and ruin my birthday. All right.
Jokes, everybody, jokes.
That's the other rumor about Mr. Walt Disney, is that his head is frozen in a tank. Cryogenically frozen tank. So that in the future, they'll awaken him and he'll get a robot body. See, but this is my thing about people being cryogenically frozen. Because there are a lot of celebrities who are going to be cryogenically frozen if they were able to get like a terminal disease, like, you know, cancer or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
A lot of them, if they live to be 100, they'll live to be 100. Some of them will say, "Oh, I'm 65 years old. I don't want to get any older than this, so I'll get myself cryogenically
Nigga,
frozen."
I'd rather stop my shit at like 30.
Anyway, that'll be stupid. You definitely want to live some of your life. But anyway, if you
I
get
wanna
to be
look
60
good.
is fine. 60, nigga, by then they'll probably be able to reverse age.
40.
By then, just shut up.
40?
Just shut up. Anyway, my point is this: what if you get yourself cryogenically frozen, right? And in the future, when you wake up, aliens have taken over this planet that just eat humans. So, like, as soon as you get unfrozen, they just get eaten. They eat you like a popsicle because you're frozen. Fucking aliens.
Just bites in half.
Aliens.
Snaps in half.
A big xenomorph from Aliens just sucking on a frozen guy. Like a fully frozen dude. Just, mommy, this is really good.
What the fuck was that?
Great. That was greatness. See, the audience likes it. The audience loved it. Let's listen to this guy talk about if
Was Walt Disney a Nazi by Step Pack?
Was he a Nazi?
One person
69,000
who certainly made a mark
views.
on the world. Let's talk about Disney.
Hey, this shit true.
I'm in an old medieval
Tavern.
tavern.
Smash the bell notification to never miss a new Step Back video or a live stream. Remember,
don't point at me when you talk.
This motherfucker looks like the Big Bang Theory reject guy. Remember the?
He looks like he's fat, so it looks like if all the Big Bang Theory niggas were all one guy.
Well, I wanted to follow up on my thrown shade, and for good or ill, Walt Disney's a key figure in cultural history.
I don't know. Look at this nigga mustache.
It's not cut at the sides, but like
It's very just there. It's like
it's just there.
It's a lonely mustache.
Too lonely mustache.
A lonely mustache by itself in the winter cold. Fighting a wolf. My mustache could kill a wolf.
He managed to signing of the armistice that ended the First World War. He helped out with some random tasks before eventually getting a discharge the next year. He moved to Kansas City after that, hoping to become a newspaper cartoonist. He quickly became an illustrator for magazine ads, as they didn't use photos all that much in magazines back then, and did some drawings for movie theaters. He reportedly enjoyed it, but was more interested in animation. Enter into his life making cartoons. The most famous
making cartoons, cartoons. It's a brand new medium that we're using to be racist towards blacks.
He eventually
Let's draw with big lips, buddy.
His debut was in the 1928 short film.
Let's draw a mammy.
And was one of the first cartoons ever to have synchronized sound
baby.
effects. He was the late 20s.
Don't mess with them engines.
Sensation. There were Mickey Mouse claws for children, and in the truly American fashion, the success quickly followed up with merchandising and comic strips. The first voiceover for
merchandising and comic strips. Right. This nigga is like the quintessential fucking fat nerd because he's wearing a graphic tee with a blazer jacket. If you walk around wearing a graphic t-shirt with a blazer jacket, you are a fucking dork. Like, seriously, bro.
Get you a plain shirt, motherfucker, all right?
If you're gonna wear
Get a fucking plain shirt.
If you're gonna wear a fucking jacket, if you're gonna wear a teacher's jacket, he's wearing a teacher's jacket.
That's what it's called? Teacher's jacket?
No, it's called it's called a blazer.
I know, but
I
didn't know that was a teacher's jacket.
It should be called a teacher's jacket.
I did not know that.
It looks like. It looks like he looks like he thinks he's the cool teacher at school. With his graphics,
you know what's
he
funny
wears
though?
like a Super Mario Brothers shirt, but then he wears like his jacket, and the administration lets him because all the kids thinks he's groovy.
You know what's funny? If it was like,
what is that? That's the monkey bread?
No, I've been finished that.
Oh, damn, he been finished that. What'd you say? You said what were you saying?
I was gonna say, it was like I think it was like senior year, junior year. My teacher, New Haven history teacher, he looked exactly like this motherfucker.
He would wear graphic tees with those jackets.
No, like his face. He's chubby.
But
he's balding. He's got glasses, a beard.
But if he wore a graphic
and
tee,
he plays fucking. He talked about Pokemon Go.
Yep, and if he wore a graphic tee,
but he was cool.
But if he wore a graphic tee, we wore a graphic tee with Snorlax on it and a teacher's jacket. Hey guys,
I'm one of you now.
He's like a kid. He's like, hey, can I see your phone? Fat. Let me hit that joint. Did you put what's name in there? Did you put tobacco in here?
No.
Good guy. Very American.
Judge for yourself.
You ever seen that movie where the guy hits the joint and he puts it up like right next to his face? He's just like bopping his head like
Pineapple Express.
I don't know what movie it was. I can't remember.
No, because remember the opening of Pineapple Express? He's like doing that shit. He's all dancing and shit.
Macarena, marijuana Macarena. Let's go back this fat loser.
Hot dog. Eventually,
hot dog. First thing out of his mouth.
1947. His animation company became a massive empire. He got into feature films with Snow White, and during his
whoa. This guy puts his. Is that like supposed to be his face on the?
Oh my god!
Go back! Wait, go back! I just saw some shit. Go back.
He did not do that.
Wait. So he said. He wrote shit like he got an award. He got Snow White.
His first feature film was Snow White.
Guys,
he does a graphic that comes up, a cartoon graphic. It's his face on anything he's talking about. So basically,
he put his head on the Emmy. He put his head on fucking Snow White.
Yeah, it's his.
He's got a red bow in his hair, and he gave his nigga. Yes, he gave himself a perm in this shit.
It's his. It's his fat bearded face on Snow White's body. It's his fat bearded face on top of an Emmy, an Oscar.
Like, and it's okay. At least it's not a real image. At least like he didn't cut out his face.
I know that would be creepy.
My teacher would have did that. He would have did that.
It's a cartoon version of him, but it looks South Parky. It looks like a South Park. Like the hands are just a circle with another little circle as the thumb. Yeah, I think he made this in the South Park character generator where they let you make yourself.
I did that.
Yeah, of course we all have. I did it back in the day. I did it back in like year 2002.
I remember when like South Park did like the like I think it was like club. It was like their I guess Club Penguin version, or whatever. It was like that.
Where like you make a character and like walk around and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm talking about like back when I was a kid and it was just like make yourself a South Park character. Like, look at me. I'm Black Cartman. I'm Blartman.
Nigga, you're just another token. Shut up.
I would never be Token. Token was rich.
Wait, oh yeah, he was rich, yeah.
I'm not Token. I'm Blartman. I make you eat your parents and drink your tears.
22 Oscars and another 59 nominations.
That's the big
Walt
bitch.
wanted more. Disney wanted to start a little theme park near his studio in Burbank, but these plans quickly became more and more ambitious. It got to the point where in 1953, he had to hire a team of researchers to find the perfect place to build a theme park, factoring population growth,
he came up with Florida
patterns, and transportation routes.
That shit's barely underwater.
Found the home of Disneyland, a 160-acre grove of orange trees in Anaheim, California. They broke ground in 1954. And on
so the first one was in
later,
California.
Disneyland opened, and it was a
oh really?
disaster.
I did not
There
know
was
that.
a surge of counterfeit tickets, leading to too many guests. Rides broke.
Niggas was counterfeiting Disney tickets.
Oh, and there was a gas
Hey man,
leak
I got them Epcot tickets.
the TV broadcast celebrating the park's opening.
You know what's crazy? Them
even
shits
had
was probably like
technical
$25 back in the day. That was like
Early
probably the
jitters
equivalent of
aside,
like
Walt Disney
how you got to
loved
pay
his
$90 for a ticket
He
now.
even
It's like
kept
$100
parking
for a
there.
ticket in
One of
Disney.
his projects was a utopian city concept.
Might be more than that.
There was a terrifying.
When I went as a
element
kid,
to
it was like
that
$75
utopia,
a
but
kid.
we'll talk a little bit about that later. Now,
Oh, Disney
we should
prices?
discuss how
Yeah.
Disney was
Hold on.
not some
Disney
magical
admission?
creature divorced from his dark side, nor from historical context.
Nigga, y'all got enough money, bro.
Oh shit! Hold on, wait. A number of days. Walt Disney World price ticket prices. Number of days for one adult, which is what the fuck, 10 and up. Wow, $109 to $159.
Wait, an adult is anyone that's 10 and up?
Yeah,
That's some elite shit. That's some elite. Listen, that's some weird elite shit. It's like she's 10, she's practically an adult.
wow, that is some elitist shit. Yo, y'all is least motherfuckers. Yo, y'all gotta chill the fuck out with this shit. This shit is getting too fire.
10 plus as an adult. These niggas said, "Oh, what you think you about to bring? You think you about to bring your 60-year-old and get him in for fucking $49?"
Oh wait. Let's,
How much is 10? How much is under 10?
It was. Oh shit! I just had it. Goddamn.
Because that's who really should be going anyway. To be honest with
Okay. Yeah.
The fuck?
Per day price range child, which is where I'm getting this from, is 3 to 9. One day.
Damn! So I said 3 to 9. They said we're not even playing with the 10. Yo,
One day, $104 to $154.
that's the same price. That's the same price, my nigga. My guy, my bro, my dude.
This is okay.
Yo.
According to
That's the same price.
Walt Disney info,
109
Walt
to
Disney World info.
159, 104 to 150. It's the same price.
Just like $2 or $3.
It's the same price. What are you talking about, my nigga? Yo, these niggas are sick. They're sick. They are sick. They are sick as fuck. I figured the like the 0 to 9. I figured the toddler to 9-year-old would be able to get in there for like maybe half.
Yeah, standard theme park ticket, according to the Disney World website, disney.go.com. Standard theme park ticket, 1 to 10 day ticket, $109 a day.
Yeah,
that's.
I told you it was like $100. When I was a kid, it was $75. We went there when I was in middle school. It was $75 a kid.
To sit in line for 3 hours for some bullshit ass ride?
We had Fast Pass, bro. We had Fast Pass, bro.
All right.
But not for everything, but we had Fast Pass for some shit.
Would y'all have Fast Pass for the Green Dots?
That wasn't there when I was a kid.
I think of Universal. God damn it.
Yeah, that wasn't there when I was a kid. Anyway, all that shit wasn't there when I was a kid. The only thing that was there when I was a kid was Back to the Future. Spider-Man the ride was there, I believe. The first Spider-Man ride.
I've never been to
from like the Sam Raimi movies. Like the first Spider-Man ride. That was there. What's Name wasn't there yet. Simpsons, none of that shit was there yet. But we had Fast Pass for all of Epcot and all of whatever Adventureland, wherever the fuck the main park is. Only thing we didn't have Fast Pass for was the safari, like the jungle park. But the safari and the jungle park had rides too, but it also had like just straight up, like zoo shit. Mm-hmm. Like you could see animals doing stuff. And I think they had a water park there, like water.
Circle of Life.
Yeah.
Balls of hair.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's called the callback.
I don't think we're popular enough for you. I really do. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Fake it till you make it.
One even got an Academy Award nomination.
I'm gonna drink some Douce.
Videos turned into
Fake it till you make it, everybody. That's what my art teacher told me. Fake it till you make it.
And he's an art teacher, so yeah, listen to him.
He quit a job, actually. He quit. He walked away from like an architect job to come teach.
Okay, and you're listening to this person. He's a moron. Don't fake it till you make it. Do exactly the opposite of what he says.
A film making fun of Nazis starring Donald Duck.
Yeah, that's what it was. When they made their
this seriously.
when Disney made
I
Terrifying film.
I remember the
when they
I gotta work on that.
In the 1940s when we were fighting the Nazis, Disney and a couple other cartoon companies they made cartoons for people to watch here in America to like tell them to buy war bonds to help with the war effort, different shit to do.
We were asking for a lot during that war.
Hey man, it was hard. The Nazis were pretty formidable. So anyway, then
Save the metal.
They were all that shit, scrap metal, all that shit. And then they had cartoons that they would make for the soldiers that were a little more risque because they wanted to give the soldiers keep up their morale. So they like had like Captain Snafu, which Snafu means situation normal, all fucked up.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, meaning like everything's normal.
Was that in The Boys?
Everything's normal because everything's fucked up, huh?
Wasn't that in The Boys?
Maybe, but it's an old cartoon.
I see. It was
an old Chuck. I think it was Chuck. I think it was an old Chuck Jones cartoon. They made it for they made it for the soldiers, the American soldiers to watch. Basically telling them don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Be careful with these women over in France and in all these other countries because they might be spies and all that shit. Like it was crazy, but it was animated, so they like ha 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 ha, look at her boobs, like you know what I'm saying. But it was fire, and I watched a bunch of them shits. Then I watched all the racist cartoons. That was funny too.
Those are always weird.
Bugs Bunny meets a dumb African.
I've seen a lot of the what's the Redskin? The little red
Yeah, they
boy?
do those. They did those too. They did racist ones towards y'all. But nobody cared about that. Everybody was like, oh, that's fine. They're not gonna see it.
Let's just make the kid cute so everybody.
Yeah, they thought they're not gonna see it. With the black people, they're like,
I was fooled too. I was full. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, that's.
With the black people, it was like, it'll be so funny when they're sitting all the way up in the top, separated from us, and we're watching it and we're laughing at them and looking back up at them. It'll be great. But that's why I didn't want desegregation. Because now they're going to show this race shit on the screen. I'm sitting right next to you. Guess what white people probably not going to do? Laugh. They're going to sit there and be quiet. They're going to go like this. This is really, I find it abhorrent.
Shut the fuck up. You like it and you won't admit it.
Unless you was an assault, they're like, ha ha ha! Look what they're doing to you, boy! They make you look like a goddamn monkey. It's hilarious. It's funny. Come on, man. Laugh. It's funny. Come on, buddy. Come on. Have a sense of humor. Come on, man. Come on. I know you work 3 jobs. You don't make no money. Come on, man. Laugh. It's funny. Come on, man. All right, let's go back to Walt Disney. Is he a Nazi or not? By Fat Guy.
Education, the making of a Nazi. He also became obsessed with a book called Victory Through Air Power and adapted it to drum up support of use of long-range strategic bombing. It apparently worked.
Okay.
Getting the attention of both President Roosevelt.
So really, what they're saying is that he helped way too much with the war effort. Is that he helped way too much with the war effort to possibly be a Nazi sympathizer. I think that's what this guy's getting at, and he's such a nerd that I could see him definitely wanting to go hard to let people know that.
So pretty much they just...
Yeah, Walt Disney would never be a Nazi. Are you serious, dude? So maybe he wasn't a Nazi sympathizer. Or maybe, I don't know. Let me find out.
He wants to get his head frozen, so that should say something. That should say something.
Disney films. They're quite a surreal watch, and with no more than a little blatant racism.
There was an episode of...
With no more, listen, with not no, and a little bit of blatant racism. The American way.
There was an episode. Listen!
And
British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. I can't show these in this video due to copyright. Something else we can blame Disney for. If you can, go find these wartime Disney films. They're quite a surreal watch, and with no more than a little blatant racism when depicting the Japanese. Either way,
with the boxy, we got to be sneaky on you.
Here's where we start to see an infamous side of Disney, however. He criticized a lot of the parts of Nazi ideology through these propaganda films, but one thing he never criticized was the Nazi regime's anti-Semitism. Disney was a very socially conservative man. He was a staunch capital.
So basically he was like, yeah, these dirty krauts try to take over the world. You can't take over the world. But I mean, it'd be okay if they just had Germany, right?
I need something to drink.
I mean, it'd be great if they just had Germany, right? I mean, come on, it's just Germany. Who cares about the Deutschland? Great.
And despite criticizing a lot of Nazi ideology in films like Education for Death, embodied many of the very things he rallied against. Rumors are still commonplace that Disney was a Nazi, and while it would be unfair without evidence to call him a Nazi with a capital N, he definitely had aspects of their ideology in his politics. The better term would probably be Nazi sympathizer. Before the war, there were meetings of people openly supporting and interested in the Nazi form of government.
Well, wait. I say, good sir, wait a second. Now, these Nazi types, these chaps, they dress quite nicely. That's for one. For two, does anyone really here like the Jews? I think I know the answer. I'm looking around the room at all you men. No one's saying anything. So I say we sympathize with the Nazis. Give them a little bit of money, a little bit of support. Let them know. Yeah, rally ho, young man. Well, I'd say, oh boy, if you do win, then we're with you. Yo, there were Nazi sympathizers in England too, which is crazy. Like until they got bombed, then I think some of them were like, I think I'm gonna change my mind. I think I'm gonna change me mind.
Change me mind.
I think I'm gonna change.
That's Australian, isn't it?
No, they say that in like South London. Change me mind. Not back in those days, especially like those 40s, the 40s. Back in the 40s.
Back in the 40s.
Loyal and were open to the public. On a few occasions, Disney and his lawyer Gunther Lessig were spotted in attendance along with a lot of other Nazi-aligned Hollywood.
Oh, Gunther. So his what's name was probably the connect. His lawyer was probably connect. His lawyer was the plug to the Nazis. He was like, "Would you like to talk?
Gunther, have you seen my?
So would you like to talk to Adolf? No problem. Call tonight. I make the connected call. Oh yes, mein Führer, this is Walt Disney. He would like to talk to you. He's a huge. Listen, the Führer is a huge fan.
With elites, this organization.
He loves Vicky Vows and Goofy, Daffy the Duck. And Daffy und Duck
was the German American Bund, which would eventually become the American Nazi Party of today. More on them in my neo-Nazi video. I'm getting so sick of
Sig Heil. Sig Heil. Oh, Sig Heil, I'm from South Germany.
He also hosted a visit from the Nazi filmmaker Leni Riefenstahl when she came
Oh,
to America
damn.
to promote her
Leni
film
don't-
Olympia in 1938. You might remember her if you ever took a film class as the director behind the infamous Triumph of the Will.
Oh my God, you directed Triumph
This
of the
was
Will.
only about a month after the notorious...
This nigga Walt Disney was a Nazi. He was chilling with the lady who directed Triumph of the Will. Look up Triumph of the Will. Triumph of the Will was like the most iconic propaganda film of the entire World War. Like, it was shown there, and it was also shown here to like show us like, this is what the fuck these niggas think they about to do to us. They think they're about to be doing this here. They think they're about to, what they're doing over there. They think about to doing this on
American soil.
On American soil, bro. They think about doing this in front of your house, and that's how got a lot of other people to join up too. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. But it was used as double propaganda. They show it to their people to say, "Come join because we could take over," and then they show it. Our people show it to us to say, "Yo, they think they're gonna take over." Yo, shit crazy. But yeah, look up Triumph of the Will. I mean, don't look it up. Like, look it up. Put LOL at the end when you search it. Type
Get
LOL.
a VPN. All right,
Yeah.
NordVPN. I got their plan. I'm on NordVPN.
Yeah, so they just think,
NordVPN sponsor us.
yeah, it's just so they think that you're a Chechen Nazi.
Sign
instead.
into Montreal and you will do.
Yeah, so they think you're a Guatemalan Nazi when your IP address come up.
It's like, wait, is it Canadian Nazi? Maple syrup drinking Nazi?
A maple syrup drinking Nazi.
Yeah, Canadian.
Wow, Isaac, you're just so hilarious.
Thank you.
Kristallnacht, a night of brutal assaults on German Jewish businesses and homes. You could write this off as the West's all too comfortable relationship with the Nazi regime that we try hard to forget happened, but his peers even criticized Disney for this act. Even after the war, this whiff of anti-Semitism spilt over into his...
Yo, that is why the Disney films and stuff like that, they all went so hard on the Japanese, though, because the Japanese, first of all, were different enough from the white people of this country that it made it easier for them to hate them. And also, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. So, like, it was like they were seen as the main... Yeah. It's just that when people went over there, they saw what the fuck they were doing to everyone, and it was like, yo, this is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Some people in America didn't even know about any of that shit until afterwards. They didn't even know about concentration camps and all that shit until the war ended. They just thought Hitler was like being mean to Jews. They didn't get that he was like stealing their shit and kicking them out of their homes and putting them in camps and basically putting them in slave camps and making them work to death and experimenting on their children. They didn't know all that shit. Most of the American public didn't know that shit. So,
50s politics. Amongst the hardcore anti-communists of the Red Scare, there was a common association between Jews and communists, which might have fueled their enthusiasm for destroying the lives of anyone a little too far left of center. But I don't want to spoil too much of next week's video. Oops. Disney was a full and happy player in McCarthy's purges. He was a member of many
you
of
know
the
about
50s
McCarthyism?
witch hunting organizations.
I've heard of it, but I
and
never
mostly
got like a full
alliance for the
breakdown.
I forget the guy's first name, something McCarthy, white guy. He basically was saying, you know, like all these fucking Hollywood liberal types, they're all communists. They're all working with the Soviets, which I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. But yeah, they were saying that all those types are like really, they're truly communists. They're working for the Soviets. But really what he meant to say was that they're working for the communist movement. Not the communists as in the sense of working directly for the Soviet Union. That's what he was saying because that's what would sell. You know what I mean? I think he meant more in the sense of working towards making the entire world communist, where everything is equal amongst everyone unless you're elite. If you're an elitist person, not an elitist, but if you're an elite person who's above that tier, then you don't have to deal with that. But everybody else has to get the same amount of everything. And that's what people worry about. But anyway, yeah, he was saying everybody was communist, everybody in Hollywood, you know, he was saying that, what's the guy who made the movie about Hitler? He had the little mustache too. Charlie Chaplin. He tried to say Charlie Chaplin was a fucking communist.
I've heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about that.
You know, he was outing Hollywood people, saying, you know, this woman is a lesbian, this man is homosexual. That's communist activity. You know, liberalism.
Being homosexual considers you a communist
because communism is considered to be a part of liberalism and a part of being
open and accepting.
Of everything. Everything's okay. And by the way, everybody should have the same amount of everything. You should not have more food than me. We should have the same amount of food. You should not have more clothes than me. We should have the same amount of clothes. You should not have more money than me. We should have the same amount of money. That's what true communism is. Everyone has the same things. Yeah. Except for the people at the top who make the fucking rules.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So anyway, that's what McCarthyism is. Little short class on McCarthyism. Pay me $9 a minute.
Of American Ideals, which was
$9 a second.
With the infamous House Un-American Activities. The former being notorious for it being quietly a very anti-Semitic organization.
I really am a funny guy.
Disney's own grandniece, Meryl Streep, have confirmed the alliance was an anti-Semitic industry lobbying group.
Oh, damn.
Not too surprisingly then, Disney also
these goddamn Jews own too much.
Opinions about
don't you know both the Warner Brothers are Jewish?
Epcot, he imagined.
Seriously.
It was a place where unions would be illegal, democracy non-existent, and of course, no social safety net. All enforced by his own written laws and a proto-police security force. It was like a prototype of the gated community. And this ethos followed into the corporation he created. In the 1960s, the Disney Corporation lobbied to create the Reedy Creek Improvement District, and the government gave broad authority over it to the Disney Corporation. They, to this day, have pretty much complete control over the land and do whatever they want with it.
That was the shit we watched. On the shit where, remember, he was trying to make his own little town? Remember? It was like the town of the future.
Oh, Epcot.
And he wanted people to live there. No, remember? And at first he wanted people to live there and stuff. And
I don't remember.
Yeah, from one of the episodes we did. That's crazy. And they still got that land, and they use it to do whatever they want. They probably use it as a grove to sacrifice.
It's political insulation to protect them from labor regulations and competition. A true model for the corporatist worldview. Walt Disney was a longtime smoker, and in 1966 he was diagnosed
why do
with
you
lung
let this
cancer.
shit happen?
In 1966 he was diagnosed with cancer. 1966, 96666.
Had been cryogenically frozen. He was cremated, and his ashes are in a mausoleum in California.
Oh, good. Because I went to the one in Florida. If they said that this nigga's ashes, was at Disney World in Florida, I would have been like creeped out. I'd have been like, oh no. No wonder my life sucks.
Yo, you did a ritual. You didn't even know it.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
A history of
thank God it's in California, where it should be. Where all the rituals are done.
Know Your Sci-Fi series. Today,
allegedly,
is a massive corporation and
allegedly
governments to change policy to their will. The U.S. is extremely long-term for copyright being an example, or the fact that Disney just flat out bought up a ton of Fox's properties.
With his hands more than an Italian.
Yo, for real. Like, he talk with his hands like a politician.
Yeah, it's just jokes, everybody. Right?
Nigga, fuck this guy. I don't care about him.
No, it's only Italians.
I will out. Nigga, fuck them too. Fuck you.
Italian.
Listen to me, you fucking. Listen to me, you fucking. Listen to me, you fucking Dago Wop greaseball meatball fucking guinea bastard. Fuck your Nona.
Where's the Stu G?
Yeah, that's why my name's Stu G. I'm a man of action.
Burgers and for-profit medicine. Welcome to the end.
Yeah, good thing we got to end of that. Oof. All right, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna roll a blunt, and we're gonna probably do some other stuff. And we're gonna figure out what movie we're gonna be doing this week, because we're gonna just start doing movies. We don't even give a fuck anymore. We don't care. But I'm gonna try to find a movie that Isaac will actually say something about, and not just sit there like last time. I'm gonna fuck what you do in your life. I could give a shit. I could give a flying fuck.
What the fuck? Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So we're gonna watch this movie. It's called Barry Lyndon by Stanley Kubrick, and it's a movie about like old timey Victorian era British fags.
Guys, it just looks like the fucking Come a Chameleon video got turned into a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, bro, it's 3 hours. We're gonna watch the whole thing.
Come.
We're gonna watch the whole thing, right, Isaac?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Listen to this music.
Rich white people music. This is good.
This is gonna be a long ass. I'm gonna fast forward through these. Oh no, they got to it. Barry Lyndon. Title screen. Part 1. By what means Redmond Barry acquired the style and title of Barry Lyndon? Redmond Barry was his name, but he would be further known as Barry Lyndon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cock your pistols.
Cock your pistols. Oh, they're having a duel. They're having a gun duel. Just the good old days.
Had been bred like many other young sons of a genteel.
Remember the good old days when like you could like slap somebody with a glove and have a gunfight after?
And
Yep.
no doubt
Those are the
he
good old
made
days.
an eminent figure in his profession. Had he not
Drop
been
that
killed
nigga.
in a duel,
Dropped his ass.
which arose over the purchase of some horses.
It rose over the purchase of some horses. This is my kind of film. This is my kind of film. Oh, look at the young lady in her big bustier.
Barry's mother, after her husband's death, lived in such a way as to defy slander.
She lived in such a way to defy slander.
man who had
When,
been
when,
smitten
when he
by
says
the charms
lives
of
in
the-
such a way to defy slander, he means like she didn't date other men after her husband died. You know what I mean? Like they were like, oh, you're a fucking whore.
She didn't create no bullshit.
Well, she shut up. Like she could have got another husband and that would have been fine, but she would have to have been properly courted. But a woman of her age to bed another man, no, she should have her chastity now. So this bitch can't remarry. She can't get a new husband because she gotta be proper.
Spinster.
Oh, they might think she was a spinster.
What the fuck is a spinster?
Proposals of marriage.
An old bitch who fuck. An old bitch who fucks.
Wow.
That's what a spinster is.
Wow.
Yo, this shit fire. I'm glad I picked this movie. She would have been seen as being a little spinster. They have spinster in like, sometimes if you read porn descriptions, it'll
Oh
say that.
god.
This MILF spinster.
Declaring that she lived now for her son.
Nigga, you love MILF spinsters. You like the bitch from SVU. She's a MILF spinster.
Ew, no.
She's a spinster.
Fuck, I take that back.
She's a spinster.
You need to give me that shit back.
They're just playing violins and looking at a statue.
Yeah, it's just been like what? How many long of classical music? How long?
He on a date with a bitch. They're playing cards in front of a statue. That's a date in Victorian era England.
Victorian era England sucks, man.
Bro, they're playing cards.
It's all dark outside. It's gloomy as fuck. There's no sunlight. It's all they're playing. Like you said, there's playing cards in a statue. What are y'all playing? Like Goldfish or like 21?
Oh, yeah, this is England. We
Crazy
play 21 scrumpets. We play 23 tea. No, we have a game called Tea Time. Would you like to play Tea Time? Would you like to play a bit of Tea Time?
How would that
What a magnificent secret it is.
Yo, he's looking at her tits the whole time they're playing cards.
The
Look
tender
at her
passion
breasts.
gushes
What
instinctively
tits?
out
Look
of
at her
her
breasts. She's covering. Oh, please put your cards down. He's gonna let her win so you can see her titties because she's covering up her cleavage with her cards.
from nature.
Yo, she's wearing hella clothes, bro.
Killarney.
Oh, Killarney is the name of the game. And she,
Now,
Killarney.
let be. Turn around and face the wall.
Oh shit, she get freaky. She a spinster. She told him
Can you
turn
stop with that fucking name?
What? They said it.
I don't give
The
a
object
fuck.
of Barry's attention. And the cause of all
Okay,
his early
she had a
troubles.
neck thing tied around her neck like a little thought nowadays. And she stuffed it in her bustier.
She
yo,
was wearing a choker. This bitch
Look,
was wearing a
she's-
choker.
And she's gonna make him take it out with his teeth.
I have taken the ribbon from around my neck and hidden it somewhere on my person.
Oh, can you
If you
find
find
it?
it, you can have it.
I'm like, it's up your pussy.
You are free to look for it
I'm
anywhere
going right up her pussy
and I will think very little.
with
of
scissor
it.
fingers, and I'm looking for that ribbon. You know what I'm saying? You know what scissor fingers? Index and middle finger, scissor fingers.
Edward Scissorhands.
He's like, oh my, you smell so dirty because this is the Victorian era. No one bathes. Yo, she got some titties. Them titties is titties though. Them titties is titties. Oh, she's. Yo, I wouldn't mind playing this game, bitch. Hide a ribbon on your body until me find it. I'm like, it's up your butt. It's 2000. If it's 2021, it's up a bitch ass. It's up one of these bitches' asses. Bitch got ribbon up her ass.
Bitches get Call 1-800 bitches got shit up their asses.
1-800 bitches ribbons up their ass. I'm ribbing up that bitch ass. I'm ribbing up her ass. Yo, this movie is mad. He's still looking. He didn't even take off nothing.
How long is the fucking music gonna be playing? God damn.
The whole movie? Duh. Oh, she put his hand on her breast. Yo, he got scissor fingers in between her. He got scissor fingers in between her cleave. In between her cleavage. Yo, this nigga nutting. He's like over here.
He's like, whoa.
This movie is very sensual. She told him dig deeper in her breast.
I have the pleasure of finding the ribbon.
I have the pleasure of finding the ribbon.
Time to get laid.
You're a liar.
Now they're gonna passionately kiss. And both of them have bad teeth and smelly breath because it's Victoria era in London.
Dirty
Oh, this nigga a player. This nigga grabbed her shoulder while he kissed her. What a player.
What?
Is that the equivalent of like grabbing her ass?
Yup, back then, hell yeah. Did you see Malcolm at the pub? He grabbed her shoulder as he kissed her mouth. This is the British Army. This is the Dirty Reds. We're coming to kill you. We're coming to kill you. This is what people didn't know. This is the lyrics to the British Army. We're coming to kill you. We're coming to kill you. Would you like to die today? Would you like to die today? Yo, stop whistling. That's the stupidest shit in the world. This is so dumb.
About this time, the United
Look at this guy, he looks
Kingdom
retarded.
faced great excitement from the threat, generally accredited, of a French invasion.
Oh, they about to invade France?
The noblemen
Damn, they want all the hairy pussy they could get.
showed their
Oh,
loyalty
God.
by
They
raising
want all the hairy,
legions
smelly
of
pussy they
horse
can
and foot to resist the
Well,
invaders.
which was worse, Victorian era or
Scarlet coats and
England or
swaggering
France?
airs filled
I think
by
both the
revenge.
bitches was dusty. I think all these bitches was dusty. Honestly.
Dusty and musty? Like,
Yeah, I think all these bitches was dusty. Hey! So what is like a parade? The fuck?
Brady Town sent a company to join the Kilwangan Regiment, of which John Quinn was the captain.
John Quinn, a man with a long. All these niggas had. I forgot they had wigs on. I'm like, yo, this nigga got a long ass ponytail, but I forget all them shit's wigs.
The three kingdoms ringing with military.
phony, big fat phony.
Yo, think about that, right? That's gayer than now. Like now, people pretty gay, but back then, you had grown ass men wearing white wigs. Fucking faggot.
What was the point of that? What is that? Like a
To
tradition?
look like a grandma. Nah, to look distinguished. But it looked gay.
The white wig was.
To look distinguished. To look like an old, wise man.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. That's stupid as fuck. They doing some Irish dancing and kicking their feet up. They doing river dance basically. If you've ever heard of the river dance, have you heard of river dance?
Yeah, I know.
Michael Flatley in the river dance. Can you hear my feet? Can you hear my feet, audience? This is a long ass scene. Yo, Stanley Kubrick, my nigga. Can I tell you something about this nigga? Let me tell you something about Stanley Kubrick. This shit is only 8 minutes 57.
Oh my God, are you
8
serious?
minutes and 57 seconds in of a 3 hour, 5 minute
I
movie.
thought it was like 30 minutes.
Nah, yo, Stanley Kubrick, supposedly, he would shoot multiple scenes. Like, he would want to shoot the same scene over and over and over and over and over. So you'd have so much shit to use in editing, it would be, like, ridiculous. Can you imagine shooting this dancing scene 50 times?
Didn't he make that girl like go fucking crazy or something? Mm-hmm. He did it like 100 sometimes. He holds a did he hold a record?
I think her name was Shelley Duvall.
Shining girl, right?
Yeah, from The Shining. I think her name was Shelley Duvall or something.
He made this bitch break
speaking
down.
Speaking of Shelley, my favorite thing to do nowadays is to walk around sounding like sounding like Randy Marsh, you know, Stan's dad.
Yeah.
We did Shelly, Stan. What's the mom's name?
Fuck. What?
Karen, Sharon. No, it was Sharon.
Sure.
Sharon, Stan, Shelly. Is anyone home? Yeah, that nigga's hilarious. He's the best character.
He's the greatest.
Fucking Integrity Farm.
Yes, the Integrity Farm.
Yo, these niggas are geniuses. For real. Like, seriously. Matt
nigga
Stone and Trey Parker are
survived.
fucking geniuses.
He survived a hamster apocalypse, bro. This nigga's a G.
Fuck all that. The niggas who wrote that shit. The niggas who came up with the shit are geniuses.
I have a disease, Stan.
And shout out Bill Hader. He came up with the Kanye West shit where Kanye West
a gay fish.
Yeah, fish sticks. Fish sticks.
I'm a
fish
little
sticks.
gay fish.
I'm gonna fast forward through all this dancing.
This music just reminds me of the fucking Titanic shit.
Oh, I've never seen that movie. I diss him and his bitch again. Are we gonna get to
the best?
all right, this is.
The best
I
scene
want
of
to
that
go to
whole
a part
movie,
where he's talking to a financial guy or something. Or
the
somebody.
best scene of that whole Titanic movie is when like the ship like snaps in half.
And all them white people die.
Yes.
All them white people die.
The white
All them
devil
dead, all them
himself.
dead whites.
Oh, the
I will
white.
consider the whole affair 100% settled.
What is Barry Lyndon doing
Say
now?
you're sorry, Redmond.
That was an apology, sir.
Say that.
All right, fuck this shit. We're gonna watch fucking an episode of Aquaman from 1967. This movie is taking way too long to get to the goddamn point. It's 3 hours long, and I'm not about to even, bro. So we're gonna go to Aquaman 1967. Since I showed Isaac that, and he just perked up like a fucking puppy when you give him food.
Oh, shit. Why a puppy?
I don't know. Don't question my genius.
I will question your authority.
No, don't question my genius. Andre the Giant.
Can you drink 164 beers in one sitting?
Yeah, they had
Oh God, no.
yeah, we would never watch Space Jam: A New Legacy up here. We would never do that. And I'm serious. I know people thought I was about to click on it, but I'm not. We would never in a million years. We would never in a million years, bro. Straight, bro.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, man. I just downloaded all over this bitch. First I got behind her and I uploaded into this bitch. But then when I finished, I downloaded all over her. Download. Take my download. All right, we're gonna watch an episode of Aquaman from 1967.
Yes.
This is what Isaac chose.
Yeah.
Because guess why? Because of a nostalgia monkey baby.
Yes, I don't care.
Because he's like, this intro is just like Merman from SpongeBob. And I'm like, yeah,
wearing
all
the
those
same attire.
I'm
and
like, yeah, those
everything.
guys who wrote that show are all boomers. They grew up watching this shit. That's why. They grew up watching Super Friends and Aquaman and all that shit.
Ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, they're gonna do it now. They're gonna be
Shit
gay.
is
Now they're
fire.
gonna be gay now.
Aquaman, swift and powerful monarch of the oceans, with ability to summon and command all creatures.
He's riding on a seahorse.
Yeah, he rides on the giant seahorse.
Teenage ally,
With his teenage ally, Asli,
all that lives in the
Aqualad,
forces of evil.
Aquaman.
Of the seven seas.
Mermaid Man. That's all I'm familiar with.
It's Aquaman. Shut the fuck up.
I'm familiar with.
Disrespect. Listen. Okay. Don't disrespect DC. DC Comics. Don't disrespect DC. All right. Talking about some merman. That's what I know. Mermaid man.
Well, I'm just saying that's what I originated.
Yeah. You
from.
grew up watching a gay cartoon sponge.
Okay.
You grew up watching a gay sponge, and that made you a gay sponge. Yo, if y'all can see how this gonna look, he like a big gay sponge. I got him. I got him, y'all. That's right.
Guys, you've heard it here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Stu G just called Isaac a gay sponge.
Submarine craft with the bat-wing shape of a manta ray glides soundlessly.
Glide soundlessly. All right, this is Black Manta. There's a character, the main bad guy that Aquaman fights is a black man.
Wow.
Called Black Manta.
Wow. Wow. Very
Who
typical.
wears a suit that makes him like a manta ray, but it's all black.
It's stalking its prey. Within its sleek black hull, a crew of fearsome manta men led by Black Manta, Aquaman's arch foe, sets a lethal trap for the king of the seas. What is Aquaman's position now?
Yo, in the like the later comics and shit and later shows, Black Manta's gangster. There they are. The entire Aqua family. It's the entire Aqua family.
Did they just zap the orca to life?
Yeah, they just zapped a orca killer whale to make him go crazy, probably. Yeah, to make him go crazy.
Stop with his tail.
What's the matter, Aquaman?
Yo, every one of these old cartoons, they had
Barnacle boy.
every one of these. Yeah, it's not Barnacle Boy, it's Aqualad.
No, it's the blue guy.
Yeah, I know. That's Aqualad. His name is Aqualad, not Barnacle Boy. You stupid, you stupid gay
He
Nickelodeon.
looks like he wants to fucking murder.
Cause it's so dumb. It's just like instead of just go. All right, instead of
Because
just
I didn't
sitting,
grow up.
Okay, I didn't grow up with this shit either. I didn't grow up in the '60s, bitch. But I know of this. I also know about comics. But also, it's just stupid that you keep referencing stupid.
That's what
We
just
are
reminds me
adults, my nigga. This shit is called Drugs and Drivers either. And don't get me wrong, we're watching a cartoon from the '60s, but you keep referencing.
Shut the fuck up.
But you keep referencing a cartoon that you love so much, Nostalgia Monkey. It's like, okay, bro. That's like me coming up here and be like, we're gonna watch Ninja Turtles.
I'll be
Because that
like,
was my
all
shit.
right.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. That shit was so bad. I've watched old episodes of Ninja Turtles from when I was a kid. It was horrible.
I gotta.
They didn't even use their weapons.
I'm gonna make a pitch.
I should I just do this shit ahead of time? Just do this shit ahead of time. Go ahead, man.
You watch Dragon Ball Z and make fun of it.
That's so dumb. I don't know. Yeah, just because you know what? It's like Dragon Ball Z is like Dragon Ball Z is actually. You hate it?
I don't.
You don't
care
like it?
I never found interest.
I mean,
in it.
all right. This is my.
Everybody would go crazy around it. There was
This
an
is-
autistic kid who was going bonkers over that shit.
Goku, Gohan, Go Tinks. All right, listen. I've had this conversation with Drink many times. This discussion.
This conversation.
I've had this discussion. I said that. Anyway,
Oh really?
fucking moron. Anyway, so
That's a
I'm not even
conversation.
there's no reason to press a button. There's no reason. I'm not even gonna bother. Anyway,
Conversation.
fucking moron. So anyway, I've had this discussion with Drink, and I've told him, listen, Dragon Ball Z is it's literally a Japanese knockoff of Superman.
I get it.
No, you don't. You don't even know why. You just said I get it. You didn't even let me.
Okay.
Why is it? Why do I say that?
Well,
Why do I say that?
superheroes, right? Or not superheroes.
Yeah,
Powerful people.
Sure.
Powerful
Sure,
beings.
that's not what I'm talking about, but sure.
Okay. All right. Go. Just go.
This fucking idiot.
Just go.
Yo, you gotta stop being so agreeable. Anyway, so fucking basically, Gohan is from planet Vegeta. His planet is planet Vegeta. That's where the Saiyans are from, Super Saiyans. He comes to Earth as a baby. He's raised by Master Roshi, who's a human, who teaches him Kung Fu. Same thing as Superman. His planet dies Krypton. His real name is Kal-El.
Yeah.
Fucking Goku's real name is fucking Kakarot. Kal-El, Kakarot, Krypton. They're both aliens who coming to Earth makes them stronger. Like they're even stronger on Earth.
That's wild.
And then Vegeta and fucking whoever, all those other guys, I forget the first people who came here. The first people, I said here. The first people who came to Earth to fight Goku, Raditz and all those guys, they were all from his planet coming to try to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Same thing with Superman. The last Kryptons were General Zod and his people, and they tried to come and kill Superman because they had Superman. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. He's like, nah, nigga, nah. Nah. Because he loves Dragon Ball Z that much. I'm like, nigga, it's just a knockoff of Superman. It's a good knockoff. It's not bad. They added their own weird Japaneseness to it. Where you die, you go to a weird heaven place where there's a long dragon road. It's a road that's made of a dragon.
Wait,
and then the whole reason of getting the Dragon Balls, the whole reason of getting the Dragon's balls is so that you get 7 Dragon Balls and you can make a wish, and any wish you make comes true. So they wish each other back. So like Goku gets killed by Cell, so they get all the Dragon Balls and they wish Goku back to life. Which is a very weird Japanese thing to add on to it, but still, it's still just Superman.
There's a part in the game, Minecraft where you have to fucking
I'm
go
gonna
to
press
a
play. I'm gonna press play.
You
I'm gonna
beat
press
a
play.
dragon and you collect an egg.
Yeah, that's probably from
The
Dragon
end.
Ball Z.
It's called the end.
Yeah, it's an Easter egg. It's called an Easter egg. It's an actual egg, but it's an Easter egg. Aquaman in Menace of the Black Manta. Menace of the Black Manta.
By Bob Hanley.
Whale, running berserk.
Don't worry, I'll handle him.
He's about to use his aqua powers.
Instantly from the Sea King's brain, telepathic commands.
Yeah, he tells him what to do. He said, chill. Chill, nigga. Yo, my nigga Orca, chill, cuz.
Electronic impulses to the whale.
Ha! Your telepathy won't work now, Aquaman.
Can't understand why that whale didn't eat my.
Why is the seahorse just so like
Here he comes again.
fucking?
Because it's an
Aggressive.
analogy. It's an analogy for the Wild West. Kids in this time also loved cowboys.
that makes sense. Yeah.
He rides the white seahorse, the white horse. The man who rides the black horse and wears the black hat is the bad guy. The one who wears the white hat and rides the white horse is the good guy.
Whitewash it, man.
White. Well, if it ain't white, it ain't right.
Watch out!
Watch out!
Move, Mira, fast!
Move, Mira. Please, move. I love getting pussy from you. I don't want you to get hurt. This bitch just made that sound and spun in a circle and went into a fucking seashell.
Guys, this bitch just hit a banana on Rainbow Road. She fucking spun like a mug.
I don't know where we stopped. I don't care. But
What?
He just called fucking his little teen sidekick Aqualad. I don't know, but let's move, tadpole. Ugh. That's nigga. Yeah, so fuck Apple. I had to fucking update my fucking laptop for the fucking ports to work. It's like, what?
That's crazy.
You niggas are insane. This shit is wild as fuck. That shit is wild. Stop moving the mic so much. It sounds ridiculous.
Sounds like a fart. Just keeps on going.
Wow. What a comedic genius I have as a co-host. Fucking, how could I ever? Damn, what if I missed out on this experience or something?
What would have happened if you never met me?
My life would be so much better. Nah.
That's what my mom said.
That's what my mom said. My mom.
I love you, mom.
But yeah, you don't have to do that every time you say something. I love you. I love you, Joey Coco Diaz. That's what you said. That was so gay. All right, so we're gonna finish watching this episode of fucking Aquaman from 1967.
Look there!
Uh-oh, that's Black Manta's sea.
Oh no, that's Black Manta, and it's 1967, so anything black is bad. Black Manta he's been doing marches underwater trying to get civil rights. They've been doing barrier reef sit-ins.
What?
I don't know.
Manta's ship, that antenna.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, good. You gotta make the sounds to your mouth because I run the sound.
I was this close to pushing the button, but I didn't know which one to push.
Sea King's command reaches a great hammerhead shark.
A great hammerhead shark that's going to come help him. Blasted. That's the kind of shit they used to say.
So, okay, where does he come from?
Who?
Yeah,
Black
Black
Manta?
Mantis. Yeah, I said
Black
Mantis.
Mantis. There's actually a TV show that's come on called Mantis, and it was about a black guy who was paralyzed, and he made like a power suit. So he was like basically like a paralyzed Iron Man. He was a black guy. So basically, I guess there is a Black Mantis. But anyway, Black Manta, he's also from Atlantis.
Okay.
He's also an Atlantean, but he's just an evil, quote unquote, evil Atlantean. You know what I mean? He hates Aquaman. He hates him.
Aquaman.
You know, they're from the land of Atlantis, where a place where Himmler and Hitler, they thought that the original man came from, and that's where the Germans and the Aryans came from Atlantis. They thought that. That's something that they thought.
They thought it.
Oh, he's sending out his minions. They're little manta.
Sperms.
Yo, what are those? These are stingrays. They look like stingrays.
Yeah. So they're riding on the back of a seahorse.
They're giant seahorses. Get it?
Yeah.
Because you ride horses in
Yeah.
So seahorses.
I get it.
Come on, man. This
Came out during
This is
the
not
time-
complex.
This came out during a time where westerns was a big thing. So.
Nigga, it doesn't even matter because guess what? In the most recent movie, Aquaman, the $1 billion movie Aquaman,
You're right.
he rode a seahorse. So what are you even saying? Oh, you're saying where it started at? Oh yeah. I already established that earlier when I said that earlier in the episode.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. Remember you said why is it on the white seahorse? I said because it's like old cowboys. Yo, I think when I say shit to people, they just ingest it and then they regurgitate it and think that it was their idea. I don't know what that is, but it's gonna stop today. All you niggas stop biting off me. Stop copying me like a 5-year-old. Stop copying me.
This message was probably paid for by Stu G.
I'm gonna cut that part out. Yo, they're getting tangled in some pink ribbons out of a
Tongues? What the
yeah,
fuck?
pink tongues out of a mouth. Ugh. Yo, all right. This is another thing that has
tentacles.
been. This is another thing that has been purported by certain people. It's purported. I think it's purported or purported. I don't know anyway. It's something that's been suggested by people. Is that a lot of these old cartoons and old comic books, they did have a lot of binding, in like SNL, like these characters would constantly be tied up, and tied to things and restrained and. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, and it was supposed to be like a
indoctrinating the kids.
yeah, it's supposed to be like an early version of social engineering. You know what I mean? Like programming people into being into shit is weird, man. Dr. Kinsey, he was definitely a man. Shit, weird, man. This world weird, weird world. Plunder. I'm gonna use my.
Another of Aquaman's loyal sea creatures obeys his silent orders.
Why does white man telling all these sea creatures what to do? Why?
We're free. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's swim fast. Hop on our seahorses. Did you hear the seahorse? It said,
He's fucking jagged.
A net of coral.
A net of coral. A net of coral?
So wait,
But what is it for?
what is it for? Aquaman, what is the...
Sidekicks are like sidekicks are the best and worst invention in comic books. Honestly. The best and worst. The best because it was done for a smart reason. It was done because they felt kids will want to see kids being in this stuff. So let's give exactly. They wish they could work with Batman, so we have Robin. You know what I'm saying? It's a smart thing. And also sidekicks have become a cool like foundation for a lot of other cool comics. Like I can't remember the name of that comic book. I have it. It's called Something Kicks, but it's about sidekicks. They have that in what's the name too in The Boys in the comics. How sidekicks are treated, and they have it in Venture Brothers. You know what I mean? Captain Sunshine is basically molesting his sidekicks.
Wow.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's like this, but that's what I'm trying to say. But on the other hand, sidekicks suck so bad, and they always have. It's like they ruin shit sometimes. It's like sometimes you don't want Robin to be there. Sometimes you don't want Aqualad to be there, bro. Holy moly, Batman! Holy hamburgers, Batman! They're over here condimenting a crime.
Condimenting a crime?
Because like condiments like mustard and ketchup.
I didn't even get it at first. I was like, what?
They're condimenting a crime. We're gonna relish when we put them in prison.
Was that DITDS' quotes?
No, I'm just making these up. What do you mean?
No.
But that's the kind of shit he would say, that the sidekick say.
Shit is dumb.
We're gonna relish it when they're in prison. Get it? Yo, there's actually a villain in the DC universe called Condiment King.
Condiment King.
He sprays people with squirts
ketchup and mustard.
Yes.
And
condiment themed villainry.
so it's like a grenade. Like he just cuts up an onion and throws it in a room or some shit.
Yo, he probably would have a grenade that looks like an onion. He'd have a grenade that looks like a blooming onion.
Oh, I think
he would have a grenade that looks like a blooming onion from fucking Outback Steakhouse.
No, that's his beacon.
Yep. And he got like
he rolls it out, just a blooming onion.
Yep, that works. That's what they said down at DC Comics. He uses salt and pepper too, like throw it in your eye.
Oh my fucking
Throw pepper in Batman's eye. Pepper in your eye, Batman. I'm going to be peppering the streets with crime.
I ain't going to be peppering the streets with crime.
You're going to be quite salty when you see me get my crimes off, Batman. I will relish the day that I beat Batman. You must start to listen to me, Batman. You have to. Ooh, Batman, I'm getting away. You better catch up.
This is pretty sour, isn't it?
What the fuck does that do? Yo, you are the worst. That's not a condiment. Mayonnaise is a condiment. You could use mayo.
I didn't know. I was like, wait, is this like food? Just generally
No,
food?
condiments. You don't know what condiments are?
I know what condiments are.
It doesn't seem like you do. Toppings. Is that better for you? You stupid person? You dumb human? Goofy fuck?
Toppings expanded though, right?
No! Pepperoni?
That's how I'm thinking.
That's crazy. That's the first thing come to your head. Native American Jonah Hill?
I thought it was like crumble. I thought
Indian Jonah Hill? That's the first thing that comes to your head?
this
fucking guy.
I'm a savage.
I'll summon the sawfish.
Oh, some of the swordfish.
No, I think it said sawfish.
Sawfish?
Yeah. See? They have sauce for noses.
sawfish.
Their noses just look like saws. They're not really saws, obviously. There's no animal that has a saw for, like, it looks like a saw, but it's not.
You ever seen the goblin sharks?
Goblin shark?
Bro,
That sounds like something out of fucking
it's not like the
comics.
bottom jaw is literally like just like spiral. It looks like a spiral.
Oh, okay.
Looks like a buzz saw.
Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, underwater is weirder than space.
Going storm.
It really is.
That a boy storm.
That a boy storm.
It's because
See,
them
you
shits
see?
are here.
Aquaman.
Check. But here comes more trouble.
Here comes more trouble, my little teen friend who's wearing underwear. This nigga's wearing underwear, bro.
Why he's wearing
That's
pants?
another thing about sidekicks. When they originally came out, and this once again, it harkens back to what I've said about the 50s and the 60s, where to them, there's no such thing as gay. It's like, well, that's kind of weird that he's with that little boy, and that's kind of gay. What do you mean gay? It's Aquaman. He's a hero. What do you mean? What are you even talking about? Maybe he's like, well, what? People don't do that to children. You're insane. Oh, there's multiple times that's happened before. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. But they looked at it like there's nothing that's gonna be gay. But that's saying. But then it took until He-Man for parents to go, this is kind of homoerotic. Why is this dude dressed like this and muscly and what the fuck is going on? Why is that nigga not wearing clothes? When I was a kid, it was James Bond. Nigga wore a full suit. Why the fuck is this nigga not wearing clothes? It took until then. But they didn't notice that it's kind of weird that Robin didn't wear pants and Aqualad didn't wear pants. It's weird. Why? Why is it the hero? Is it just to make them look different? The hero has pants and the kid has shorts. And they're not even shorts. They look like underwears.
Yeah, they're Speedos.
They look like they put on Superman shit without putting underwear on top. Without putting the pants under the underwear. Just put the underwear on. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's just weird. Like
The villain's covered from head to toe, literally.
Yeah, he's wearing all black because he gangs the Black Manta.
He's got purple on too.
She got purple on too, purple nigga. Black Manta shit look fire. These niggas are moving slow. This animation is trash. This shit is super slow. I'm about to turn off the
Trust them. Oh no!
He crashed the Manta shit.
In between two rocks.
Oh, get him. He's going to Atlantean jail.
Back around. You'll want, Black Manta. Let's see how you fight without your fancy weapon. But I still have these golden hair.
Oh shit!
Oh, he called him golden hair. Basically,
He's trying to slice
Blondie.
him.
The hell?
He got sucked into a whirlpool.
He's gone.
Yeah, he got sucked into a whirlpool.
Sure, Squirt. I've got a hunch we'll be meeting Black Manta again.
Bumbling blowfish.
So they didn't go after him.
No. Why? Yo, every show back then too, they all had that like a wacky little pet.
Better get her out of there.
He has a walrus. That was not in the comics. He's got this weird walrus. Like,
It's about time, Aquaman.
he had to save his bitch. She was stuck inside a giant oyster.
Wait. How long she was?
Get this shit, Pearl.
For me.
Wait for me.
Yo, that's some real 60s. That's some real 50s and 60s shit. she don't got no seahorse, and they just riding on their
She
seahorses.
can't even ride on the fucking peg.
They riding their seahorses and let her swim behind. She's like, wait for me. He's like, bitch, hurry up.
Guys, they just saved a walrus, or they had a walrus, whatever the fuck, and they didn't even let her ride it.
No. They like, fuck that bitch. This a one-seater.
Oh, my
dig?
God.
In just a moment, we will return with another exciting adventure featuring a guest star from the galaxy of
Barry Allen?
Hero.
Oh, shit. Superman.
I mean, we could just watch an episode of Super Friends.
Whoa.
The Justice League of America, the combined might and power of the Man of
Superman.
Steel and the Cosmic
Green Lantern.
the Winged Avenger, and the
You don't know who that guy is? It's
I don't
Hawkman.
know.
His name is Hawkman. It's pretty to the point. It's Hawkman. Superman, Hawkman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Flash. Flash is Green Lantern, the only one who's not this man something. Superman, Hawkman.
Justice League of America.
A strange drill
Damn, this shit slaps.
streaks out of space. Torpedoes down and bores beneath the Earth's crust.
I be hating to see that. I be watching YouTube videos about shit like this. And they be like, yeah, the new theme song for this video game slaps. I'm like, ugh. I want to slaps you.
Whoa, these niggas are wearing Speedo.
Yeah, they got white eyes. Their eyes are white. They don't got no pupils. They don't got no pupils.
What the fuck?
They look like subterranean types. Commence test now.
They look like they're built like pills with arms and legs,
Yeah, they look like M&Ms. They look like the M&Ms, talking M&Ms.
Beams of magnetic energy.
or like green beans, some shit.
Rain down on Earth.
What? They're doing what to Earth? Justice League of America in
Copyright 1967.
Between
National
Two
Periodical Publication and
Armies.
Corporation.
They've done this story in comic books a lot too. Where like in DC, I don't really know who they're whatever are, but in Marvel you have the Kree and the Skrulls. So like because the Kree and the Skrulls are always fighting, other planets always get caught in the middle of it. So like Earth has been caught between, like they basically both try to take over Earth as a post, like an outpost in space for their war between each other. Yeah. So that's what they're basically doing here. It's a war between two alien races. And basically, what's going to happen is that the Justice League is going to have to thwart these aliens and stop them from their galactic conquests.
Fucking nerds.
You find the source of those magnetic waves. Roger, Superman.
Roger, Superman. We all have white voices.
Destroy that space junk.
We all talk like we're on the radio.
Yes. We all talk like we're in RKO Pictures. Oh, Superman just punching these asteroids so easily. Green Lantern is... What? Green Lantern's supposed to make... He's supposed to make like things out of his... He's supposed to make like, what do you call it? He's supposed to make things out of his ring. He's supposed to be like, make a gun, make a sword, make a fist. That shit just blasted out green. He just blasted green jizz out of his ring.
It was just a ray, a yellow
A ray, a green
a piss-colored
ray.
ray.
It wasn't piss, it was green.
It was like greenish, whatever the fuck. It doesn't
Piss,
matter.
ew, your piss is green, ew. Gross. Gross, what's wrong with you, gross?
I gotta get checked out, bro.
Y'all get checked out, man. Doctor said I need a
The
backyard.
Flash. Who was that on the shoulder?
The Atom. Adam?
Ant-Man.
Yes, exactly. The Atom is the Ant-Man of DC Comics.
There it comes, Adam.
Ew.
I recognize. I do. The only reason why I know Adam was from the what was the game? The fight, Justice
League sucks dicks.
It was the Justice League fighting game.
Justice League swallows jizz. Justice League.
He's stopping the ship. Stop him.
Oh, look at him. He's jumping around all tiny, pressing all the buttons and shit.
Jumping so slow and yet they can't catch it.
Because they're slow too. Their animation. I've never seen Hawkman ever shoot a ray in my life.
Nice work, Adam. What are these characters up to?
What are these characters up to? What are these characters up to?
We come to destroy our enemies, the Rock People.
Why do you want to destroy them?
Because at this moment, they are preparing to destroy our planet from here.
Oh shit, it's crazy.
Test complete. Ready for operation.
Why y'all beefing?
Beam coordinates for Mercury.
But wait, what's it really? Is it really worth it?
So he has space Oompa-Loompas helping him.
No, they are stationed on our planet, and they are sending a weapon from our planet to blow up their planet, the Rockmen. So these niggas want to stop them on our planet from sending them to blow up their planet.
It sounds fucking stupid when you say it out loud.
Comic books are dumb, bro.
Especially
back
they're gonna attack their
then.
planet, so we're gonna use your planet as a defense mechanism to save our planet
Exactly.
from their planet.
It's stupid.
Why does Earth have to be involved? Why do we gotta be involved in everything?
Because otherwise, people won't care or to read the comics. The aliens came to Earth, right? They're in New York City.
Why do they gotta be in New York City?
Because they don't want to read a comic book about another planet. Now they do nowadays. Back then, those kids they want to read about shit here. Wow, Superman's in Chicago.
Maximum beam power. 3, 2, 1, 0.
He said 0. You don't say 0, you dork.
Great Scott.
Great Scott.
It's up to Hawkman now. Look, Squeal.
This nigga telling his pet hawk to do something. This nigga's perched on the goddamn dashboard of his
Oh, he
spaceship.
just intersected beam.
He intercepted a beam with another beam.
That sounds pretty gay.
Yeah, pretty gay. They're docking. They're docking beams.
To prevent needless killing and
I was just gonna say prevent Negroes.
That's what I thought. I was like, what the fuck?
center of planet Mercury.
To prevent Negroes. This machine was going to create Negroes. and by golly, the last thing this country needs is more of those.
The new and improved N900. Oh wow, really?
You just went outside of the whole I think you jumped like 10 spaces. I think we didn't even do enough jokes to get to that. The N9000. I guess. Good for you.
Just let it work. Acknowledge me.
We'll be at the mercy of the Rockmen. You are now, and so is the whole solar system.
Okay, so he did make a hammer. He did make a hammer, I guess.
Oh god. This is so poorly animated. This is why now it's so great that you just send shit over to Korea and they just whip it up.
Done it.
Send it over to Korea, they'll whip it up for you. Because this is bad.
I love how it's just like 5-second shots of like still image in the mouth they're moving.
In the mouth of moving. Yeah, that's how they used to do these shit. I mean, it's the 60s. What do you
I
want?
know. Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like a coloring book. It's pretty bad.
Looks like I'm watching a
What's
camera.
they used to sample this shit a lot?
Huh?
MF Doom. You know MF Doom?
Yeah.
Who's MF?
Music.
He's a musician. He's a music musician.
I know he died recently, so
Yeah, MF Doom used to sample shit from these shows. This, Godzilla movies. You know what I mean?
Justice Leaguers.
Really, the show that he sampled from the most was Fantastic Four. It's Fantastic Four shit from the 60s. Because they had Dr. Doom on it. His name was MF Doom. Cool, I think we're done with this. I think we're done.
Can we go next?
Yeah,
Next week.
I'm good. Next week we're gonna be watching something
Only on Aquaman.
so gay. He's for a long time has been considered the gayest fucking superhero. Just because if there's no water around or sea animals, I mean he's really strong. In the comic books, supposedly he's like almost a strong Superman. He's strong, fast, but whatever. But if there's no water around and there's no sea creatures, what the fuck else can he do?
Yeah.
Nathan's Franks. That's what. Nothing. God damn it. All right. I'm going to play Spider-Man and then leave. All right, guys. See you next week.